It's Flippin' Friday. Stick around to see what I sold this past week. Hello everybody and welcome to my channel. If you're new here, thank you for checking me out. My name is Heather. I am a full-time reseller. I see a little spot on my camera. Can you guys see that? I don't know. Anyway, I'm a homeschool mom of 2 kids, Grace and Ryan. I'm a volleyball coach, volleyball player, and I love Disney. So we are going to get into my sales for this week. It was okay. I actually had a couple of slow days of sales. So I did use Poshmark VA to create more sales, which was amazing. I'm going to start with Thredup. Thredup was pretty decent. I don't know if I had anything super amazing, but let's just go through and see. I've just been taking screenshots because I check out a couple times a day throughout the week. So first was a pair of Dansko active pants. They sold for $54.99. And I got a payout of $11.80, so this brand actually usually does really good for me on here, but that was the highest that I could price these pants at because they were almost more like a legging, so they sold for the full price I could put them, but since it was lower, I didn't get that good of a payout. Next is a pair of Athleta sweatpants that sold for $62.99, and I got a payout for these of $23.82. And then I sold this Joseph Ribkoff jacket. This sold for $115.99. This actually got returned. It already sold before, and then it sold again for the full price. And I got a payout with that one for $67.45, so hopefully it doesn't get returned again. Next was a Zanella Jacket. This only sold for $29.99, kind of disappointing. My payout was $4.80. I've sold Zanella on there really high before, but this one just didn't. And then I sold this Bryn Walker pullover sweater for $31.99, give me a payout of $6.72. Next is a pair of Eileen Fisher leggings, they call them, but it wasn't because I can see in the picture they're just pants. They sold for $77.99, give me a payout of $36.50, so that was a pretty good one. I sold this Eliza J casual dress. This was a really good sale at $100.99, giving me a payout of $60.80. Then I sold this Banana Republic pullover sweater. This sold for $44.99. I got a payout of $11.76. J. Crew factory store blazer sold for $32.99. Give me a payout of $5.68. Lovers and Friends casual dress praise because I cannot sell this. This sold for $75.99 and it gave me a payout of $34.66. So thank goodness because that was one of my stale items that I sent in that I've had forever. And that was it on Thredup. So like I said, not a ton. Let's go on to Facebook Marketplace and see what my sales were there. Pretty decent on there. I'm kind of nervous though because like I said in my last video, it gave me a warning last time I canceled a sale that I was at risk to lose my shipping privileges. So I need to go through. I thought I went through and deleted all of my old stuff that I don't have anymore, but some stuff still was just popping up. Okay. Facebook Marketplace. I had a few sales on there. One was one of my son's Nerf guns. It was a Zombie Strike Brain Saw Blaster. I don't know if you really care about this, but sold for $20. I guess I do pick up other stuff besides clothes. It's just not what I normally pick up. Next was the Erin Crafts Merino wool sweater. I just picked this up recently at a thrift store and it sold for $50. And then I sold this Tote blouse. It was the Emma Green Chalice baby doll tunic in a size 1X. That sold for $20. And then the last thing I sold was this Fossil small brown leather purse. I got this at a thrift world for like $6 and I sold it for $20 pretty quick on Marketplace. So that's my few sales there. Everything adds up, so that's great. Next, we will go to Mercari. Mercari wasn't as good for me this week as it was last week, but I still made some pretty good sales. One was a pair of American Eagle high-rise mom jeans. These sold for $28. I sold these Sleep by Kisik black-white tie-dye lounge pants for $21 within like 5 minutes. And a ton of people in my Instagram polls told me not to get them. So yeah, I don't listen to them. Next was a pair of Kisik shoes. This was a brand that I put out and a lot of people didn't really know about it. K-I-Z-I-K. These sold super quick for $45. They were green eco knit Madrid style. So definitely keep an eye out for those. Next was this Coach black leather butterfly jewelry case that came to me in one of my Thredup boxes. This sold for $68, so that's amazing. Higher than a lot of the purses that I get in there that I can sell for, so that's great. Next was a Gap Women's brown wool fedora. This came to me in a Thredup fun box a while back. It sold for $17. And then I sold this Cabby Cunningham red plaid polyester long sleeve shirt, and that sold for $26. So that is it on Mercari. I'm still having slow sales on eBay. I might run a sale this weekend. I don't know. Let me know if you guys sell on eBay what you do when your sales are slow, because mine definitely have been. Let's go through these and see. So the first thing I sold last night, actually, but they haven't paid yet, so hopefully they do, was a pair of Vionic brown leather Mana boots. I just picked these up at a thrift store when I went in for like 10 minutes and found 7 pairs of shoes. They sold for $40, so hopefully they pay for those. Next was a Bowden Selena polka dot knee-length dress in a size 10 petite. That sold for $24. I sold this Torrid navy blue Swiss dot pullover top for $18. Next was a new Chantel Bra. This came to me in a Thredup fun box, and it sold for $30. I sold this Suzanne. Is that how you say that? I don't know. Chambray button-up shirt, super quick, for $60. I think I sold it in under 24 hours. So definitely a Bolo brand. What was kind of funny, though, I had it listed for $75, and I think the buyer started off offering me like $35 or $40. And $60 was the lowest I was willing to go, especially since I just listed it. So she went back and forth a lot. She ended up offering $55 and said, this is the highest I can go. I knew I still wanted to get $60, so I just messaged her back with a counter offer of $60 saying, this is the lowest I can go. And she ended up accepting it, so that's good. Next was an auction. I decided to put these 4 Wrangler 70s like pearl snap shirts. I found them all together on auction. And they sold for $51.63, which is pretty good. Not a ton of profit, though. I paid $4 each for them, so it was decent. And kind of nice because they sold within a week. Speaking of auctions, I do have that Polo Ralph Lauren navy blue sweater. I don't know if I ever talked about that here on YouTube. If you don't follow me on Instagram, I found it at a Salvation Army. It was hand-knit Polo Ralph Lauren wool sweater, and it had a big white star in the front. It is on a 7-day auction currently for $127, I think, with like over 60 watchers. So that ends Sunday night, so that should be in next week's What Sold video. So make sure you subscribe if you haven't, because that is going to be fun to watch it end on auction. If you don't follow me on Instagram, I'm posting updates on my stories there. But new ones of that sweater have sold for like $500. So it'll be interesting to see what this used one goes for. Next was an Eileen Fisher tan 100% linen open cardigan sweater. I only sold this for $6.50. Why I sold this for $6.50 is because I put it on auction because I've had it for a freaking long time and I just wanted to get rid of it. So that's all it got bid up to. So that's okay. I don't really care. I bought it for $3.50. Next was a Ming Wang teal pearl beaded blazer. I've also had this for a super long time. This wasn't on auction though. Someone just finally sent me an offer of $18, so I took it. I feel like I do better with that brand with plus size. Next was the Coach Black Pebble Leather Ergo Tote. This came to me in a Thredup Coach box from one of those rescue boxes, and it sold for $60. I sold this pair of new Loft plaid pull-on casual pants for $30. And it looks like that was it for eBay. So I don't think I had any tradesy sales this week. So let's just move on to Poshmark. I actually just saw a notification of this purse I forgot to ship the other day because I was like, oh, I'll just go look for it after I send out my packages. And I never went to look for it. So I better go do that right after I film this video. Okay, my sales. Here we go. This morning I sold this Nerf toy gun Dart Rover Retriever. It was like a little Nerf gun vacuum for $12. That was my son's, so I will get that shipped out. I sold this pair of Levi's 711 skinny jeans for $13. Okay, you're going to see a lot of pretty low sales here, or decently low. What I did the other day, I was just making crap sales, like barely any. So I used my Posher VA and I sent out 40% offers with $5.95 shipping on things that were listed for 70 days or more. So I actually made a lot of sales, which was good, and I moved a lot of old inventory. That was one of them. A lot of these other ones are going to be as well. A pair of Corky's brown leather wedge sandals sold for $18. New UGG blue checkered raven pajama flannel set sold for $40. Marc Jacobs green Moto quilted leather barrel bag sold for $72. Cabby back in black jacket satin career business sold for $21. This London Fog long down winter coat. This was not from one of those. That was an offer sent to me for $34. New Kisik Pink Ruched Balconette Swim Top. I might have already sold this on eBay, though, because I went to delete it off my other sites and I can't find it. So I'm going to be going downstairs to look for that today. If I didn't, I sold it for $21. Otherwise, I'm going to have to cancel it. Ugh. This Cut Loose Gray Cotton Blend Lag and Look Top for $18. Just picked that up. If my last thrift haul. If you didn't see that, I'll link that up here. Hudson Collins Skinny Flap Pocket Denim Jeans sold for $16. This airy leopard print crew neck pullover sweatshirt sold for $21. I've had this before in a size extra large, and it sold pretty well, so I picked it up again in a size small. This was a purchase from someone named Bonnie who watches my channel and follows me on Instagram, so thank you, Bonnie. It was a new Bally white wire-free comfort bra. This came to me in a Thredup fun box, and it sold for $15. These Olukai bubbly brown strappy sandals sold for $34. Next was a pair of Edmonds shoes. I sold these once really good, and so I thought, oh, I'll keep picking them up, and now I can't sell them for crap. They sit for a super long time, and then they sell like these, like $18. So I don't know if I'm going to pick those up anymore unless it's like a super new style or something maybe. These Virus Black Pink running leggings sold for $21. I sold this Soft Surroundings Cashmere Blend Open Cardigan for $19. Next was a pair of Paige Transcend Verdugo ankle skinny jeans. I just listed these. They sold for $25. I sold this bundle of 2 items for $59.40. It was an MLM label Rhodes bell sleeve top. I've never heard of that brand, but it was pretty good retail from what I looked up online. And this Jarbo green open cardigan sweater, which did have a little flaw. I mentioned it in my listing. So those 2 sold for $59.40. I sold these Athleta gray Sculptex jeans for $15. Can Dark Wash Distressed Mid-Rise Jeans Crop for $15. Cabby Black Slim Boyfriend Distressed Skinny Jeans for $21. Prana Canteen White Graceful Sleeveless Athletic Dress sold for $18. Lot of 3 Adidas Ultimate Embossed 3/4 Leggings sold for $34. This Rails Brit Blue Checkered Oversized Sleeveless Top sold for $11. Freda Salvador Pink Leather Dorsey Oxford Shoes sold for $102. American Eagle Black Curvy High-Rise Shorty Denim Distressed Shorts, oh my gosh, so many keywords, sold for $15. This Free People Multicolor Printed Paisley Tote, also from Bonnie, that came to me in a Thredup box, I think, and it sold for $13. Victoria Sport Black Tie-Dye Marble Leggings sold for $10. 7 for All Mankind Medium Wash Mid-Rise Skinny Jeans sold for $21. Fry Gabby Perforated Leather Lace-Up Boots sold for $24. Levi's 710 Super Skinny Jeans sold for $14. Dr. Martin Brown Leather Lace-Up Y2K 90s Boots sold for $48. All of those sales were from February 2nd and February 3rd. And it's because of those offers I sent on Posher VA. A lot of them were from the offers, but some of them just came through by themselves. So that was really good since my other parts of my week were slow. Okay, let's keep going. Disney Parks Gray Mickey and Minnie Mouse Pullover Sweater sold for $12. I've had this for a really long time. Some Disney Park stuff can do good, but some just isn't that desirable. So, I don't know. It was still cute, and I made some money. Next is a pair of Pistola jeans. They were the black mid-rise skinny distressed jeans, and they sold for $18. I sold these Lululemon pants super quick. They were reversible, white and black, like a bootcut style, so kind of an older style, and they sold for $35. Next is a pair of Can mid-rise distressed skinny jeans sold for $23. I sold this Catherine's gray blue open cardigan hooded sweater. It was in a size 5X, and it sold for $19. Next was this Kisik modern lace lightly lined balconette bra. I sold that for $16. These newest tags Lou and Gray Loft orange pants. They sold for $25. Next was a Lily Pulitzer Alley packable puffer down vest. This sold for $38. This was in that challenge. I'll put it up here where I was looking for stuff that I could sell for $40 or more. That was close enough to $40, so I'm like, I'm going to take it because it was a pretty quick sale. I sold these Can Lila high-rise super skinny jeans in a size 28 for $20. Next was a pair of Sundance brown suede ankle boots. These sold for $30. I sold this Kate Spade black pebble leather designer handbag for $42. That's the one that I need to go find. Next is a pair of these men's Birkenstocks. They were the Arizona classic style. They sold for $51. I sold these American Eagle burgundy drawstring jogger pants for $14. Next was a Disney Phantasmic Fantasia Sorcerer Mickey Mouse slippers. These came to me in a Thredup fun box and they sold for $12. I sold this Under Armour blue-red backpack super quick within a couple of days for $20. I picked this up at Goodwill. I think for $4. Next is a pair of Dansko Professional Black Tooled Paisley Floral Leather Clogs. They sold for my full asking price of $50, which was amazing. I had a really funny interaction on Facebook Marketplace of this buyer. Oh my gosh, if I can find the conversation, I will link it up here, but it was like, oh my. Lots of unnecessary storytelling or comments. And she said she was going to come by the next morning and buy them, but guess what? She didn't. Next was Athleta Tan Khaki Organic Cotton Outdoor Shorts, sold for $15. I sold these men's Doc Martens brown canvas low top shoes for $30. And I think that's it on Poshmark. So that's my sales, guys. Let me know how your sales were this week. Mine were kind of slow midweek. Hoping things pick up more regularly soon. Like I said, I think I'm going to go now on my eBay and try to run a sale on my store, maybe 30 or 40% off some older stuff. Just because I want to keep making some consistent money. I am really trying to work on paying off my car because I want to move. So hopefully that will be happening in the spring, or at least I can get my car paid off by this spring. That's my goal. So thank you for watching, guys. Give this video a thumbs up if you stuck around to the end, and have a great weekend. Bye.